It was the 23rd century, mankind's darkest hour.
Heart rate and respiration nominal. Life support online. Initiating cryogenic freezing. Commencing pod lockdown.
For almost 100 years. We had been fighting for so long, no one could remember the reason why it all started in the first place. All we knew is that there were two sides, the Coalition and the Alliance. For decades, millions died for the same piece of rock again and again. Finally, one side managed to gain the upper hand, the Coalition. The Alliance launched 5 sleeper ships. The hope was for them to begin again, far from the war and strife that had befallen Earth, to start free from the prejudices that had divided us for so long. Each sleeper ship was christened after its patron nation. The Britonia, the Rhineland, the Hispania, the Kasari, the Liberty. Against all odds, the colony ships broke through the Coalition blockade and headed for the Sirius system. That was 800 years ago, when we came here to rebuild our lives. We've come a long way since then. We have grown, we have prospered, we have flourished. But we will never forget.
Hello everybody, Ran here, and so long as this loading screen doesn't crash again, I'd like to introduce you to Freelancer. And that little video that just went on, I'll have to turn down in editing. So, I know I haven't been the most trustworthy with uploading videos in a scheduled manner, but let's try again. Now then, I have played this game, and okay, good, I did turn down the sounds beforehand. The other way. Okay, that's the best I can get. I have turned down the sounds in advance, and I have played this game before. I have not finished it, because my friend introduced me to a mod that essentially turns the game into an MMO. Now, I say MMO, but it's really only 255 people. Maybe actually 256 if 0 counts as 1. Programmers and some other people understand that. And I'll learn all that junk later. Performance, yeah, I can have all this, the high, audio, that's fairly low, which is good, lower music, and,
Freeport
well,
7 was destroyed for it.
try
The man who had it was
talking
killed
through
in
this.
front of me. We were almost next. Freeport.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Main menu, yes, keep. Alright, now then, I'm obviously going to be starting a new, run of the game, and I'm going to shut up for the video that's about to play, alright? Until that starts, I'll try and explain a few things. This is a space flight sim.
Roger that. All systems show green. SA-14, you're cleared for departure.
Acknowledge, Freeport 7. We'll see you in about 2 weeks.
SA-14, we're picking up unknown contacts on long-range sensors. We're dispatching a fighter wing to escort you out of the system. Godspeed.
Navy Command, this is Freeport 7. We're picking up some strange readings on the long-range sensors.
Alert! Unknown ships have breached the defense perimeter. Man off station!
Where was I again? This game is a space flight
President
sim.
Jacoby has asked the LSF to investigate the sudden destruction of Freeport 7. No word yet on whether it was accidental or a deliberate attack. The first handful of survivors arrived on Manhattan this morning.
We're here for medical. Is there anyone seriously injured?
One. Inside. Make sure he lives. He owes me some credits.
Your concern is touching. We'll do everything we can. It may take a while.
Officially, the Liberty Security Force maintains there is no proof Freeport 7's destruction was deliberate, but sources inside the LSF say they suspect the dangerous criminal organization, the Order. We will keep you up to date as the story develops.
And again. So, this is a space flight sim, and in my, as you can tell, it is a very old game. Okay, probably not that old. I'm trying to remember the date. Apparently, it's about 2007. So, okay, it's not that old at all. Graphics might be dated, but honestly, the gameplay is amazing, and in my personal opinion, as I said, it's a space flight sim. It's far better than Eve or those other kind of games. Now, don't get me wrong, Eve is frickin' amazing. It's just not a game I can ever get around to playing. I mean, it's still click on your target, have the game do the rest. I'd rather click and have my gun start shooting and me actually aiming, as you'll see in this. Beginning is going to be slow, as all games are. You know, gotta teach the player how to play it, and all of that junk, and they said F5. Mission, yes, mission, go to the bar. Okay. So, My plan in this is get from point A to point B. Point A being the beginning of the game, point B being the end. Since I haven't finished it yet myself. And I forget if there's a video here. Yep.
A Sidewinder Fang.
All we have is Liberty Ale, friend.
Fine.
Her name's Junko Zane. She's a tough one.
Oh, why's that?
She's LSF. All business. If it's a job you're wanting, that is. On the other hand, if you're looking for something more...
Well, the only thing I'm looking for right now is this drink.
I know you.
No, I don't think so.
The news. I saw your face on the news. You're one of the Freeport 7 survivors, aren't you?
Yeah.
I heard it was pretty bad out there. You know, you're lucky to be alive.
Huh.
This one's on me, friend. It's the good stuff.
Why?
Because it's not every day a man has the chance to start again, huh? To your good fortune and liberty, sir.
Well, it can't get any worse.
If only there were more people as nice as him.
Thanks.
Okay, so room navigation, basically click on people and buttons. That's the job board, and this is news. I'm not a very news type of person. Now, you'll see this $sign on a lot of characters, not him and not him. Oh, never mind, him as well. This is the reason why you see those $signs is I could pay them to get me in good with another faction. To my knowledge, that's basically very, very useless in the campaign. Not so much online, because the basic game as well is pretty much an MMO online, but it's less entertaining, to say the least. He just has a bit of random information, maybe a mission, I'm not quite sure, and then that means a actual quest or mission, whatever you want to call it. If I'm correct, it's a storyline, styled one. But again, I don't quite remember everything. This is the launch pad, the bar, the commodity trader, basically metals and stuff. You could also trade prisoners and stuff, but that might only be discovery. Equipment, so my guns, shielding, etc. And my ship dealer, or the ship dealer, sorry, which is, I want to buy that ship, I want to sell this one for that ship. You know, pretty standard stuff. Let's talk to him.
Hello. Help you?
Have anything for me?
You're a stranger here, right?
Yeah.
Well, it all depends. I could have a match here for you, Mr.
I'm Trent.
I see. I work for the Liberty Police. This is our base. Well, if you must know, I have heard a rumor.
All right, I'm listening.
Fine. This is what I heard.
Also, LSF, Liberty Special Forces, I believe. I could be wrong, and I'm sure one of my friends will end up correcting me if I am. LPI is a privatized police force. I am an employee. We are actually just executing company policy. We control over the space of LPI sanctioned by the. Okay.
Could be useful later. Thank you.
And
Excellent.
You'll notice
Good luck.
it's always like this. I could easily talk through those videos, and you're not going to miss a damn thing.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't have nearly enough people.
Junie, the environment has changed. Well, with groups like the Order taking more and more liberties, indeed now threatening our profits, some in the government feel that we need to increase our patrols in these areas.
You Junko Zane?
Yes?
I believe you have business to discuss.
Wait!
I will leave this matter in your capable hands.
Sorry. The bartender said you work for the Liberty Security Force.
And who do you work for, Mr.
Trent. I work for myself.
What kind of ship do you have?
I lost mine on Freeport 7.
I see. Are you staying in Liberty long?
I've got a friend who was injured in the attack. He's in medical. I'll be staying at least until he's released.
Well, as it happens, I could use a good freelancer, Mr. Trent. I'll be in the equipment room later. You can meet me there. Oh, and if we are going to work together, call me Junie.
So, yes, this is the usual beginning, and I guess it's Liberty Security Force. I'm gonna hit myself if I screwed that up again, but yeah. Now then, which thing? Equipment dealer. Also, a heads up, I'll be cutting. Oh.
I'm pleased to see you. Are you ready to work for the LSF, Mr. Trent?
It's just Trent. And yeah, I'm here to see what you have to offer.
Well, I found this ship for you. It's very basic, and you won't have jump access yet, but it should be good enough for now. This assignment will be easy. All you have to do is babysit a convoy of food and medical supplies. You'll be hooking up with the escort CO King. I'll tell him to expect you. That is, of course, if you're interested.
Do I really have a choice on whether I'm even interested or not? Now, I want to say this in advance, I will be cutting in and out a lot. Well, for example, right here. And that's because I basically want to get around to shortening the video where it's very boring. For example, I just already read that. It's...
Sounds good. I'm in.
Good, better get going. I'll have your ship moved immediately. All you'll have to do is go to the landing pad and launch. King will be waiting for you near the docking ring in space, okay? I'll see you when you get back.
Thanks.
It's a basic mission. Meet up with a bunch of people, get them together, and, well, I'd be getting together with them. But basically, go from wherever I meet them at to another planet. We drop off stuff, and it shouldn't be a problem, but I'm going to ruin this in advance. We are going to be attacked, and that'll be the end of the video afterwards. Okay, so shall we continue? Basically just more controls right there. So, what do you think of my puny ship? And after this time, I'll be cutting out of those. They are the same thing every time. And again, just the same information on that. I get 2,000 credits. Not bad, really not good. Now, in this game, I can only get fighter ships. Oh, wait. This is gonna... And...
You must be Trent. I'm King, the CO of this mission. I contacted the lead transport of the convoy. They've completed pre-launch checks and are ready to go. Should be an easy run from here to Fort Bush, and then on to Pittsburgh. Ready?
It's good to meet you, King. Is that a Rhineland cruiser?
That's the Donau, Admiral Schultzky's flagship. He's visiting Manhattan to attend a high-level meeting with President Jacoby. Keep your distance.
Newark Station, this is RNC Donau, requesting clearance to dock with your station. Over.
Affirmative, Donau. You are cleared for docking point 6. Liberty welcomes you and Admiral Schultzky. Donau, be advised, we're picking up unknown contacts. Advise caution.
Understood, Newark. All escorts, power up weapons.
Affirmative. Ready to engage.
Roger. Tracking incoming ships. Unidentified ships. This is Newark Station. You are entering restricted space. Alter course at once or we will open fire.
Newark, do not interfere. We're here to protect the President.
Shulsky is a traitor.
Red alert. The Donau is hit. Launch all rescue and defensive units. All other fighters engage
Now then,
enemy ships. All escorts open fire. No! Oh my god.
Come on. How do I shoot again?
I've got an enemy on my tail.
Oh, there we go. Right click. And so, again, they're telling me controls. I should know them all by now, but I kind of forgot. I remembered how to get into combat. Press space, and then I can control it by just moving my mouse, as you saw. Ship speed, accelerate, decelerate. The A and D will also shift the ship slightly. Right click seems to be the shoot button. What's R? Left mouse, target bid, and R, select closest hostile.
They blew up the Donau! Newark, this is LSF Patrol Gamma 6. Engaging enemy!
Confirmed, Gamma 6.
So this is why I enjoyed this game a lot more than, say, Eve or something.
Trent, we can't let them get away. Engage the enemy!
What do you think I'm doing? Jeez, dude.
Newark, we need reinforcements!
Interceptors are en route. The Colorado and its escort are inbound.
Now, it's funny how they end up actually killing the Rhineland president or whatever, because that means these people were experts, and yet me, a basic freelancer, and a few other people are actually tearing them apart. Get back here. There we go. Now, I tried picking up items, but I don't think I'm capable of it just yet. Oh, press B. Okay, looting tips, commodity loot can be sold, weapons and equipment can be mounted, in mineable zones, shoot the small floating asteroids to find out. Oh! I thought that was only in the mod. What do you know? In remote locations, shoot abandoned vessels. Yep.
Confirmed. No more enemy contacts.
We read you. Radar is clear. SAR, report. Did you pick up any survivors?
Negative, Newark. We're continuing our sweep.
To all utility ships in the area, scan for survivors. All other vessels, return to normal duty, but stay alert.
Trent, there's nothing more we can do here. The transports are waiting at Fort Bush. I've uploaded a waypoint to your neural net. Just fly toward it.
Where was it again?
Acknowledged, SAR.
Oh, down there.
Base.
Okay, so, as you see, there's a little,
How did they get this
purple
close to
thing right
Manhattan
there.
without being detected?
That means I go in that direction.
First Freeport 7, and now this. It's getting out of control.
If I wanted to, I could actually just fly straight to Pittsburgh myself, but
All right,
that
we've
could be
reached
very
the trade
slow.
lane. Engaging activation sequence. Trent, you go first.
Go to. Go to.
Oh, there we go. F3. Or click. But that kind of doesn't work very well like this.
Activation sequence completed. Lane jump initiated.
Now,
This
you'll
is
notice...
it, Trent. This is one of the major arteries through Manhattan space. We're only taking it as far as Fort Bush. If we kept going, we'd reach the jump gate to the Colorado system.
You'll notice these two things. It's a repair kit and a shield battery.
Transport leader, this is LSF Patrol Gamma 6. We're here to escort you to Pittsburgh, over.
Roger, Gamma 6. This is the USV Brent. Pre-launch checks have been completed.
Trent, take up a position near the transport. Use the formation maneuver to link up with the convoy.
Go to.
Oh, sorry.
Check. This
There
is
we go.
transport leader. All ships are in position and we show green status. We heard the news about Shulsky. What happened?
The planetary defense grid was offline and the Order managed to break through. They took out the Donau with their first missile salvo. We never had a chance to stop them. Looked like the Order was determined to keep Schultzky from meeting the President. Hard to believe that this could happen. We better get going.
Let's hope for the best. Several convoys have come under attack in recent weeks. The rogue problem has gotten out of control in this area.
Don't worry, that's why we're here.
I'll be honest,
Activation sequence completed. Lane jump initiated.
I'm kind of unsure as to why I'm telling you guys the controls, but whatever.
Alert! Trade lane disruption detected.
Disrupted. Formation lost.
Damn it! Trent, get your weapons ready. This could get rough. There! Rogues! Trent, break and attack! We've got to keep them away until the trade lane comes back up.
Come on. Alright.
I have one in my sights.
Now, the first time I did this, I'll be honest, I died not to this volley because I have allies, but I died to the next volley of enemies, where I don't have allies. And now you're dead. So, basically right now, I'm just fighting pirates, and the first little while will be fairly simple like that, because, well, what the bartender said was true. I need to restart. And that's because my character's job, the big bucks job, was on that thing, on that Freeport 7 place. Well, I forget the character's name, but while his ship was also on the thing.
Couldn't agree more. The trade lane is back up. Let's... Wait! Radar shows new targets. Gamma 6, we have to make a run for it.
Hurry up.
We'll cover you. This is gonna be close, but I think we can make it without another fight. Damn it, Trent! Re-enter formation! We can't wait for you. Okay. Everybody stay on course. Trent, do not engage the pirates. We have to get the convoy out of here.
I'm kind of confused as to why I'm not loud. Yeah, last time I wasn't in the formation, they went ahead without me, and apparently I had to rush in, and I kind of didn't make it in time.
We made it! Everybody in one piece?
Barely. That was close. Thanks for getting us here in one piece, Gamma 6. We almost didn't make it.
A situation we're soon to fix. The rogues were better equipped than we expected, but we got what we came for. Thanks for playing the bait.
Now it's your turn to reel him in, King. We're gonna unload our cargo. Remember our bargain.
I'm transferring the payment to your neural net account.
Understood. Transport leader out.
Hey, King, what's going on?
Oh,
you'll see soon
that
enough.
still makes sense.
Go ahead and land on Pittsburgh. I'll meet you on the surface.
Now then, that is Pittsburgh. And that is for the next episode. Ran signing out. See ya.